What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick video on what the best truck for someone who is just starting out on their own. You know, if you're going to buy your first truck, what kind of truck should you buy and my reasons why. Now, this is coming from someone who has been driving since 2011. I've done a couple different lease purchases and I've now bought two different trucks independently of each other, not at the same time. And, you know, I'm a big numbers guy, and I'm going to break it down for you and at least give you my opinion on what kind of truck is best for most people in most situations. And, you know, spoilers, it's not one of these. No, not this guy. Great truck. I love that truck. But and it has its pros and cons. It's not as bad as some of y'all might think. No emissions on this. No DEF, no DPF filters, none of that. EGR, none of that. But I mean, if you could get that thing for like, you know, 20, 30, 35, then you'd be good. But in my opinion, the best truck that you could buy is not one of those. It's definitely not an International. Let's see. I know I'm just walking around my parking lot here to give some examples and, you know, some visuals of some of these trucks. Let's see here. Definitely ain't no Volvo. Maybe an older one, but it's going to be something like one of these 2015 or newer Freightliner Cascadia DD15. I mean, if you could get if you could drive a manual, I know some of y'all can't, got your auto restrictions, but whatever transmission. But DD15, it's a great motor. Freightliner is a decent truck. They are mass produced. They are everywhere. Everyone can work on them. Parts at the dealers even are cheap, very affordable, especially if you can do some of it yourself. That really will help you. But it's easy to work on. It's the most reliable modern motor in that DD15, and if you can get it tuned, if you know what I mean, you'd be even better off. Now, that's not to say that the PACCAR motor isn't good, or the Volvo D12 or whatever it is isn't good, or the Cummins is pretty good. Let's see. Stay away from International. Just stay away. They are not very good right now. If you're going to get an International, make sure it's at least got a Cummins in it. I'll tell you what. But you want something that is proven, easy, cheap, and as reliable as possible. And now, none of these motors are completely reliable with the after treatment systems, especially early models, which are the ones, you know, if you're going to buy a first truck, that you're going to be looking at affordability wise. So you really got to look into maintenance history of these trucks and those after treatment systems. And if it's been diluted, you are much better off. That's going to be your biggest fear with these, because I'm also going to tell you right now, if you have an after treatment system and you're doing 40,000 mile oil changes, you're setting yourself up to just fail. Don't do it. With the after treatment systems and the oil catches most of that soot, and that's why it's always black. So you need to change that. I mean, I would do at most 25,000 mile oil changes. I don't care what oil you use, but that's going to be your biggest thing, is maintaining it for the long haul, so you can get the most out of it as you can. But personally, I would stay away from Internationals, Volvos, unless they have Cummins. Then you can make those work if they've been taken care of, because they got the EGR problems and they got the I can't remember what that little plastic piece is in the fuel. That's a problem. But research the trucks, know what the date range you're looking for, what their common issues are, and check the maintenance records on those trucks. But I'm not gonna sit here and go over every single truck. I know y'all don't want that, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, if I was buying a truck again, and it was my first truck, it would be a 2015 Freightliner. They are cheap. They are cheap as far as parts and everything else. They also are, they're some of the cheaper trucks because they're just so mass produced. You can get them in everywhere. Parts. And look at this freaking parking lot. Freightliner, 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 Freightliner. You can't see that there's two way out there. Freightliner, Freightliner, Freightliner. There's a reason for that. Now, if you can get a newer one, if your budget, stretches that far, or the prices come down on them, go for it. I really think that the Freightliners are good value for the money. Now, if you could step it up to a KW or a Pete, good on you. You can get a really good truck. But like I said, first truck, if you're trying to get something a little bit newer, but you don't want something that's a pre-emissions, because those are kind of harder to come by. 2015 or newer, Freightliner Cascadia. Let me know in the comments what y'all first truck was, what you think about mine and the reasons why, and we'll talk about it. You guys have a good one. See you later.